Hi all and welcome back to our first and new episode of our new Transport Fever 2 series of Italy. I already told you about this, I think in episode 59 or episode 60 from our former series in Switzerland. And the time is here to start with a new series. First of all, I finally changed the language in-game to English, so that will work also better for the viewers, of course. Unfortunately, the names of the factories are still in Dutch, because I made this whole thing, or placed most of them while the game was still in the Dutch language. The map is also not made by myself. I tried, but I failed eventually. So this map is made by Blosky. I will post a link to this map in the video description. Be aware though that I changed a lot of things concerning cities and industries, because at the original map there were some things I didn't like or I was a bit bothered with, which is no problem at all, because I do understand the reason why the maker did it his way. But for me, especially concerning the islands, Sardinia and Sicily, there had to be more livelihood in there and not just one city. So you will see eventually, if you start playing this map yourself also, that you will probably see those different things eventually. Of course, I will also update my save game after a few episodes, so you can also load that one in and play it from that point on. Do remember that I use a lot of mods, especially now that I'm really using a lot of Italian railway mods concerning trains, stations, and a few mods concerning the timetable, for example, Italian city names and street names, things like that. So be aware that if you want to play this game, you need a lot of mods. I will also try to post a link to my list so you can easily see which mods I have been using. Of course, I will also fly over the whole map a bit. It is very large concerning the Switzerland map, so it will also be very exciting. First thing I'm going to start with is at start. I will keep it at 1/4 of the time speed, and around 1900, 1910 I will stop it for a while, so we can have a lot of same trains and trucks and buses and boats from the same era. Else you'll just keep on running behind, and I don't really like it. And we will probably do that every time a bit, from 1910 to 1930, and stop there, the 50s, 70s, 90s, and so on. We will see how we're going to do that eventually. But be aware that at some point I'll just stop the time. I also added Villach from Austria over here and Nice from France, so we have 2 border crossings. I will probably add mods concerning passenger wagons from those countries, so that we have a little bit extra. Not sure how I'm going to fulfill that, but we will see that in the end. What I'm also going to try, at least at the bigger cities that are known, so Bologna, Milano, Torino, Rome, Napoli and stuff, is using train stations with the proper names. And I'm going to try to use a bit of the same layout, so in the way of the same amount of platforms and stuff like that. However, if I do see that it doesn't fit, or I see other possibilities, I will however change it in the way I like it more. So I will try to be a bit more realistic, but keep in mind that I can change things, of course. Concerning the train stations, we are going to use the Italian ones, as you can see, Stazione Terminale, Passeggeri. We do have the normal ones also, but we are probably going to use these ones a lot. But we will see. Maybe for the bigger cities we are going to use the normal ones, as those buildings are bigger. But we will see in the end how we are going to solve that. The same concerning the station roofs and stuff. Some stations probably don't even look like how it looks in real life, but it is what it is. The islands, like I said, I changed a lot there. I also created a few good starting options. As you can see, the bread here in Rome. Also on these islands over here and over here. So we can start off good and make sure that we can make money instead of losing money by already making long lines and stuff. Because those will come eventually. Now I do see that already something changed here, but yeah, it is what it is. Normally Rome should have asked for the bread, because like I said, I made some easy positions here. Don't know why it changed, so I changed it for now. But we also have opportunity over here, wood over here, bread over here, so we will see how we are going to solve it. You can of course say, whoa, that is easy. Yes, it is, but you have to start somewhere, and eventually the routes will be longer and more difficult to use. Of course, we are going to use trains, we're going to use trucks, buses, also a lot of ships, and eventually also planes, of course. I am planning to use bigger airports now also. Just have to see how it will all fit and stuff like that, but we will find a way. So that is a kind of the first look of the map. We will probably see a lot of things during the moments we play. Also see small villages in the mountains here who don't ask for anything except Aquila over there. Concerning city names and street names, if I pronounce something wrong, please let me know so I can pronounce it right next time. I also had that with the Switzerland map with certain names. Even though that I have been there, for example, it was still weird to yeah. I was still changing or speaking them or pronouncing them even differently than it is these days. So yeah, this is about it concerning the map. As you can see, I will always keep these two open, as I had in the Switzerland map in the last episodes, so that we are always able to add extra towns or extra industries if needed. Now I doubt that we really need extra towns, but you never know, of course. Eventually maybe we see a funny opportunity or something like that, and we think like, hey, why not? Concerning the mods, I already told about the amount of mods. I have a lot. All of them are focused on the stations and the Italian railways. You will see eventually during the game what I've chosen, what is added. Luckily I found, concerning trains, I found also a few steam locomotives, and then from the 1950s, 60s also diesels and eventually electrical locomotives, so that is quite nice. And I think that will progress during the game, and I think that that this game will be fun to play, especially with these islands, because there will be some raw materials, or eventually like oil over here, that has to be brought to the mainland somewhere, as you can see. And yeah, we have to see how we're going to solve that one with ships and goods terminals, harbors, things like that. For now, I think it's more or less important on how and where we are going to start. Said we got the wood production over here. We got food, same over here, the food, but this distance is a bit larger. Over here we got it with Rome, of course, where I already had thought about it for Rome and for the city over here, Aquila, I don't know. But also here in the north we have certain for Milano, Verona, Como, Aosta. Well, different opportunities, so we have plenty to do. and maybe we'll even get more episodes done with the Switzerland series. One of the other things I'm also planning on is doing more capture rides in between, especially from the moment that we have trains and planes also, of course, so we can also really see the map from different angles and not only at the end of the series. So also, if you want to see a cap ride eventually of a certain line, just let me know and I will just do it and post it, because I do think that is quite nice, because it will give you a whole different view of the landscape and things like that, and how we're going to solve it. So yeah, like I said, it is the first episode, so we have been talking a bit about the map, but I do think that 10 minutes is a bit short for an episode on YouTube. So I do think it is okay that we start off a bit already, and why not just start with one bread line, and that's over here. Start with the capital of our country we're playing in, Roma or Rome. So we got 2 farms here, I don't know why, but we'll just place the station here and use that one and go to Rome first, and eventually we can also go up here. Not sure how we are going to solve that one, but we will find a way. We might already have a drop-off point for goods, maybe buildings, I don't know. Yes, over here. So we will find a way. Anyway, for now I think let's start with this first new map in the first new episode. We will have 2 eventually. So let's see, let's place it over here so that we can have both farms. Make it even longer, that's fine for the future. So that will be 2, and then they will bring it to this one, and that will also be 2. Let's see, where is the cheapest point? 185, 180, somewhere over here. It's not bad. Yeah, we'll probably get more and more of these tips, because I reinstalled the game completely, and that is because I had some problems eventually during the cap ride views in the latest episodes of the Switzerland series. So I was really like, well, you know what, I will just install the game completely new and we will just start fresh. Okay, now I have to see where we have to draw the bread. That's over there. Are we going to... I think this should be fine for now. We can always change it later on. Or should we... Oh wait, this may be better. That we put it down here. And then it can just drive on like that again. Is there already some traffic? No, there's no traffic yet. That's of course logical, as we don't have any as the game isn't going yet. Alright, like I said, I also had the Italian name, Italian city and street names, and that is working properly via dai fori imperiali. But we do have to change things over here. Roma Farms, I think that's better. And then we do have here Tivoli, that will be the Tivoli Bakery. And we aren't really, like I said, this is still in Dutch. We aren't going to change anything because we are working mostly on the icons. So I don't see I don't have the need to change anything concerning that point. Let's see. Like this. Alright, so we already almost have our first lineup. And let's hope that it's going to make us some money at least. How much are we going to use? Start with 6. We can always add more. Road vehicle, line 1. That's also a thing I have to think about. Is how I'm going to name these cities, these lines. Last time I had it with freight, bus, and then what? Does it really help? Maybe should you oh, we can currently pause. Yes, I know. Oh, you can play on. That's fine, by the way. Maybe to fully load for now. If we do freight, truck, let's see. Yeah, I know. Is it, or should we do Roma, grain, bread? I think we should change the color though to yellow. I think we yeah, it's not a bad thing to go back to that point. Freight, grain, bread, aroma. Yeah, this should work. No need to have trains or trucks in it. If you just have the freight, what they're going to transport, and the city or cities, then it should be fine. Okay, well, it is working properly, as you can see already. But yeah, that's because we have enough farms there. So let's add 4 more. And if you also try to use the right color, so coal's black, iron is a bit orange, grain yellow, wood brown, passengers is maybe, yeah, passengers might be all the different colors we are not using for other things, like this one can be gray, oil can be, what color can we give oil, by the way? Interesting. You just have to see. I think that passenger colors can be the very bright colors like pink and blue and all that kind of things. That we can use those for. But we will see how that will evolve. Like I said, soon I get that I have 2 farms here, but it's fine. Or should we be... Should we just already bring some bread over here? Yeah, they probably don't need that much. I think only 1 truck there should be fine. But yeah, we can do it. What do you think? If you just have a drop-off point over here. We just have like a line. That one, and that one. And you will also be yellow. That will be freight, grain, bread, kila. So then I would say just add 1 on that one. And oh, that's already coming. And then maybe also say that you have to fully load. That I really think you need it, but it's fine. I'm really curious how much they are going to earn. I don't think it will be that much though, but let's see. So we can start letting Rome grow a bit already. They have already transported their own to Tivoli over there, and Grosseto, that's over there, because people are working there, as you can see. Martina Mariani. Oh, that's fun. Chiara Mariani. Mattia Russo, Aurora Bruno, Jacopo Russo. Ferrari, here we are. Rinaldi. Oh, this is fun though, that we also have the Italian names here. Oh, another Ferrari. Mariani. Probably see a lot of Ferraris. I don't know. Already busy here. Look at that. Tivoli is also quite big. Doesn't ask for good. Well, maybe we do that later on. Yes, I know. Do I have a debt by the way? Oh yeah, I have to turn that one off. Oh yeah, I have a loan of 5 million. Okay, don't forget it. Ooh, this will be interesting already. It's already a busy crossing. Wow. Just wow. Alright, speed it up a little bit more. Because I'm quite curious. Alright, first one coming in. Hmm, 9,000, not bad, not bad. Oh, I never saw this one by the way. Look at that, that's fun. Huh. Where is it being dropped, the grain, if they... Oh yeah, over there, over there. Yeah, but they don't deliver, I think. Nope. 9,000. Not bad. Not sure if it will be enough, but you don't have anything with you. You do. Oh, 3 even. Now getting into the city. Oh, they're going that way, of course. Yeah. Let's see, how much do you earn over there? Another 5,000. So total 14,000. Yeah, 15,000 probably, sort of, what they can make. Or what they will make. There's no bread waiting, right? No. So I'm thinking, like, shouldn't we have a standard production? Have like an extra line going in, which is just only bringing grain there, so that we have a decent supply of bread also. Where is he by? Oh, he's over there already. He hasn't grain with him. I think it isn't a bad thought to have an extra platform there. And Same here. Because I rather have a surplus of bread than that they don't make the right amount of the full amount of money. So that will be freight, grain, grain only, Roma. So let's say that we drop like 6 on those. That will be grain only. Oh, I have to fully load it, by the way, else it isn't going to make sense. Now come on, thank you. Yeah, it just needs a bit time now before it is going to drop enough grain there. But this wheel is already very busy. Already very busy. So yeah, I think we made a great start. Of course, like I said, it was of course an easy start, but I'm glad I did it, so we can at least let Rome start growing. It's quite important, of course, because it is a big city and it should be a very big city. Didn't know Grosseto was that big, but okay. But it also make sure that we will have at least a bit of an income. Yes, it will be difficult now, but I think eventually we can even just have this line just only bring bread over once in a while. Yeah, this is now different. It was 2, now it's already 11, because the city already grew over here. Did you already got bread then? Oh, I think so. Pretty sure, because you weren't there yet. That's also look at this. Going up the hill. Oh well. They are now also coming in there. Yeah, the first one is coming in, and he's just dropping off grain only. I think you too, grain only indeed. Yes, very good. Then they can start building up a surplus of bread, and then it will also more profitable for those, and they can easily maintain that one. There's already so many grain there. It's of course because we have 2 farms, but it will give us multiple opportunities. Also, we can also bring the bread to, if we have a big surplus, eventually bring it to cities further away, or cities who are not asking for it but eventually also want it. So like I said, we will find a way. Else we can always change Tivoli in that way, or Napoli, or whatsoever. Those cities aren't that big yet. Here you have 6 indeed. Eventually when they grow bigger, they will ask for bread also and other stuff, so you just have to see how it will go. And this one is just quite fun. I'm really curious how this city is going to evolve in this matter. If it's going all the way down also, or if it's going to have a extra road over here or something. Maybe we should help it a little bit. Like say, well, if you want an extra road, you can go here also if you want to. Make it a bit funnier, not straight ahead, you know. Like this. Like this. And maybe also a bit over here. No, that is too much slope. From this side then, I guess. Just helping a little bit. It's fine, you know. It is fun though. It'll be fun. City in the mountains. All right. Well, this is it for now, and we will leave it like that. In this episode, at least. Sorry, that was a very weird saying. We will leave it like that. Yes. We started off. We took a first look on the map. So from now on, it's just we will see every episode, of course, how we're going to expand, where we're going to start. At least we had a good start off point here. We will let Rome grow slowly. And in the meantime, we are probably going to take a look at some of the islands also over here and in the south a bit. But that is something for the next episodes. So I would say, until then, bye bye.